dust, but I think it's rather beautiful, actually. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've got olive oil, and I've got lemon juice, pure lemon juice. I'm going to mix those two together, and I'm going to, the lemon juice will take any dirt off it, and the olive oil will put a nice shine on it. But let's get the muck off it first. Okay. Now, honestly, you've seen I haven't put anything on the floor. It's all, I know, it's just incredible, look. I mean, Pat, if you didn't see that with your own eyes, you'd think I'd made it up, wouldn't you?
Yes.
It's putrid, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm going to put 4 ounces of olive oil in this spray bottle. And on top of that, I'm going to put 30 drops of lemon juice. Now look, watch, Pat. I'm going to spray this on this table here, okay. On I spray, okay. Then I take a dry cloth, and I'm going to go in circles.
Yeah, look at that, brilliant.
I take a dry duster, and you go on the grain. Whichever way the grain goes, this grain goes this way, so I'm going on the grain. It's an absolute joy. Pat, what do you think? Nice?
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
It's great.
Lovely.
It's a dirty chiffonier, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so dusty. If I take a dry duster and I try doing that, we're going to get it all over the room, the carpet. There's no point in doing that. Let's gather our dust, not spread it round. I've taken a clean cloth, put it in some warm water, and I've wrung it so tight. So I go in here, right, and I do this. You do this with any very dusty wood. Now, I've done no harm to that wood at all. And that's what would have been all over your room. I've made some beeswax here, because I'd rather like to do this. And what I've done is, I've taken a stick of beeswax. It's about 50 pence, okay? I dropped it in this bowl, and I put a saucepan on with water in it. And as the water heats up, it melts the wax. Then I took turpentine, which thins oil and all sorts. I put 6 full caps in there. Now you can see it's setting, just like you see in a tin of beeswax you buy. Now let's see you feed this top.
Okay.
In circles, feed it. Go in, ooh, tender care.
It smells brilliant.
Yes, it does. But also, you never wax often. Wax is a powerful thing. That's why people say on a good piece of furniture, bees, the genuine beeswax, not the spray polish. That's what good antiques need. Come look at this sheen, Annie, look.
It's very nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Excavated a hidden gem buried beneath the mountains of tissues.
James, you use this very much?
I've never used it in my life.
Such a shame. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I think those are Victorian tiles.
They are. They're lovely, actually, and we're going to get them nice and clean as well.
Excellent.
Sugar soap is normally used to clean walls before painting, but it works really well on ceramic tiles as long as it's a weak solution. So if you're doing ceramic tiles, you make up the solution half as strong as that recommended for walls. You do your side.
Oh, I will.
Now, look at this.
Nice. Pretty colours. Look at that dirt on that.
Ooh, you're impressed,
Disgusting.
aren't you? I know, it is. And hold on, James, don't go on to number 2 until you finish number 1 properly. You're getting overexcited, but you've got to do a good job.
I'm carried away, huh?
Look how pretty they are. Oh, that's lovely.
No, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Should have done it years ago.
Another fine example of grime to shine.
You have got a lovely fender here, it's brass. It's one of those lovely old ones. Oh, I love to see a fender on a fireplace. Now, this is going to be quite amazing, you see. Good old tomato sauce. Honestly, no harm at all. Wonderful. Off you go. I want you, once again, a little bit of elbow grease. Go on, let's see how you get. You see how filthy these are. Now watch. It's been so neglected that if we get it anywhere near good the first time, I'll be very thrilled. How long since this has been cleaned?
Well, I'm sorry, I can't remember that far back.
You were born in this house 41 years ago.
That's correct.
Well, you know, in ketchup, once again, good old vinegar. We always talk about vinegar, you know. You know that. Do you know a tin of tomatoes?
Yes.
Or any tomatoes crushed in a bowl, and you stand copper in there, a copper bottom pen, you know, it cleans it. So tomatoes and vinegar, both are acidy. That's what's doing it, you see. Now, this is all the muck we've taken off. Now, look. And I mean, I'm not kidding, we haven't even scratched the surface of this fender, look. It's happening, you see. Now, what we need to do, we must wash off ketchup as we washed off the toothpaste. You mustn't leave it on. That's the worst. Anything you clean, unless it says otherwise, take it off, for goodness sake. You know, it's not as quick as our silver, I must say, but now you can see how we can get it. We'd have to take about another hour and a half of sheer elbow grease to bring this back to its former beauty. Linda, once again, it's filth in it. A little fireplace, years and years old, so stained and horrible. I'm going to take household salt, and I'm going to take pure lemon juice. I'm so desperate, I'm going to do this, because honestly, I could be a month getting all this muck off. Normally, normal dirt, I put it on a cloth, but I'm past being gentle, dear. Now, all I'm going to do now is, you see, it's so dirty, I can't handle it in a delicate way, you see. I think we're going to see something totally horrible here. Tiles are all baked, you know. You've got a lovely sheen on these, which you probably haven't seen for years. And so, when you get dirt on tiles, it doesn't penetrate the tile. Every mark sits on top. Now, I'm going to show you this. Isn't this an outrage? Get your clean cloth, my love. Right, darling. And I'll give you some salt. And we'll both do the juice each side. Go on, my darling. And I think we'll see a nice, bright grate. It really is smashing.
Linda's fireplace is coming up a treat.